chains to hold her down, just endless roads and city sounds. Cassie's riding loud and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, screaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. Hitchhiking through the desert sands, no control, no rules, no plans. Her father's shadow far behind, freedom's taste she's here to find. Cassie's riding loud and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. Hitchhiking through the desert sands, no control, no rules, no plans. Her father's shadow far behind, freedom's taste she's here to find. Cassie's riding loud and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. The road is hard, the nights are cold, but she won't trade it for the gold. The wind, the stars, the open sky, a girl who's never saying goodbye. Cassie's riding loud and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. Chains to hold her down, just endless roads and city sounds. Cassie's riding loud and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. Hitchhiking through the desert sands, no control, no rules, no plans. Her father's shadow far behind, freedom's taste she's here to find. Cassie's riding loud and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. Hitchhiking through the desert sands, no control, no rules, no plans. Her father's shadow far behind, freedom's taste she's here to find. Cassie's riding loud and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a chains to hold her down, just endless roads and city sounds. Cassie's riding loud and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. Hitchhiking through the desert sands, no control, no rules, no plans. Her father's shadow far behind, freedom's taste she's here to find. Cassie's riding loud and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. Hitchhiking through the desert sands, no control, no rules, no plans. Her father's shadow far behind, freedom's taste she's here to find. Cassie's riding loud and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. The road is hard, the nights are cold, but she won't trade it for the gold. The wind, the stars, the open sky, a girl who's never saying goodbye. Cassie's riding loud and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. To hold her down, just endless roads and city sounds. Cassie's riding loud and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. Hitchhiking through the desert sands, no control, no rules, no plans. Her father's shadow far behind, freedom's taste she's here to find. Cassie's riding loud and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. Hitchhiking through the desert sands, no control, no rules, no plans. Her father's shadow far behind, freedom's taste she's here to find. Cassie's riding loud and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. The road is hard, the nights are cold, but she won't trade it for the gold. The wind, the stars, the open sky, a girl who's never saying goodbye. Cassie's riding loud and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. chains to hold her down, just endless roads and city sounds. Cassie's riding loud and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. Hitchhiking through the desert sands, no control, no rules, no plans. Her father's shadow far behind, freedom's taste she's here to find. Cassie's riding loud and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. Hitchhiking through the desert sands, no control, no rules, no plans. Her father's shadow far behind, freedom's taste she's here to find. Cassie's riding loud and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. The road is hard, the nights are cold, but she won't trade it for the gold. The wind, the stars, the open sky, a girl who's never saying goodbye. Cassie's riding loud and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. Chains to hold her down, just endless roads and city sounds. Cassie's riding loud and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. Hitchhiking through the desert sands, no control, no rules, no plans. Her father's shadow far behind, freedom's taste she's here to find. Cassie's riding loud and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. Hitchhiking through the desert sands, no control, no rules, no plans. Her father's shadow far behind, freedom's taste she's here to find. Cassie's riding loud and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. The road is hard, the nights are cold, but she won't trade it for the gold. The wind, the stars, the open sky, a girl who's never saying goodbye. Cassie's riding loud and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. chains to hold her down, just endless roads and city sounds. Cassie's riding loud and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. Hitchhiking through the desert sands, no control, no rules, no plans. Her father's shadow far behind, freedom's taste she's here to find. Cassie's riding loud and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. Hitchhiking through the desert sands, no control, no rules, no plans. Her father's shadow far behind, freedom's taste she's here to find. Cassie's riding loud and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. The road is hard, the nights are cold, but she won't trade it for the gold. The wind, the stars, the open sky, a girl who's never saying goodbye. Cassie's riding loud and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. She left behind the life she knew, chasing dreams and skies of blue. No more chains to hold her down, just endless roads and city sounds. Cassie's riding loud and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. Hitchhiking through the desert sands, no control, no rules, no plans. Her father's shadow far behind, freedom's taste she's here to find. Cassie's riding loud and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. Hitchhiking through the desert sands, no control, no rules, no plans. Her father's shadow far behind, freedom's taste she's here to find. Cassie's riding loud and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. The road is hard, the nights are cold, but she won't trade it for the gold. The wind, the stars, the open sky, a girl who's never saying goodbye. Cassie's riding loud and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night.
Hello everyone. Whoops. everyone, welcome to my stream. For those of you tuning in for the first time, my name is Cassie Morgan. I'm a hitchhiking drifter VTuber, and tonight we're playing Final Fantasy XIV again. Sorry to keep you all waiting. It took a while to get it to update. Like, it wasn't a big update, but it kept getting stuck, even though it was only like 6 megabytes. But yeah, and also the game froze up for a bit after I started it. But yeah, it's good now, so let's go ahead and get started. But luckily, I don't have work tomorrow, so I can stay a bit late, or later than usual. Man, I can't imagine living in a place like that built on such a steep cliff. Hmm. 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 You're rooting for Halzal's name. Those whose lives he enriched will take comfort in seeing his legacy honored. You'll forgive me for not speaking sooner, but I bear a message from Archon Ishtola. She asks that you meet her at the High Crucible at your earliest convenience. Understood, thank you. Ishtola must have been rushed to the Void Gate. Shall we hear what she has to say then? I'll go with you. I thought the spot trap would be too busy setting up the foundation. And the clerks have been the well-oiled cogs of this administration since before Avalon was in the office. They understand what needs to be done. And I'm curious to learn what conclusions your Archon has reached concerning the gate's unique construction. As you wish, allow me to lead the way, Your Excellency. I guess you can trust them. I mean, no one would dare embezzle funds from a dragon. Hmm. Hmm.
Right, here we all are.
Huh.
You discovered something new.
I took a closer look at that device. I was able to determine how it keeps the void gate sealed, but not how it might instead be employed to expand the opening. For that, I would need to reference the technique developed by Vritra's alchemists, no records of which appear to have survived the intervening years.
We know this, so why have you sent for us? Have you learned aught of value or not?
Patience, good sir. One must introduce the subject before launching into specifics. From what we understand, travel between worlds is accomplished by passing through the nebulous rift which exists between them. Picture, if you will, the moment you were called to the first. You touched a focus of some kind to help the Exarch pinpoint your location. His summoning spell then channeled the energies of the Crystal Tower to begin your journey to his world. The magics tore a hole in the wall separating source and shard, and cast you into the intervening nothingness. In that place, the laws of nature hold no sway.
Sounding a little nasally there, Stola. Must have had a cold when when the actress must have had
Yet
a
even through
cold
this
when she
realm of temporal and spatial
recorded.
instability, you were borne safely to your destination in the first. The feat that guided you across such an unimaginable distance, both physical and metaphorical,
Or
was
maybe it's
nothing
just my
short of a
headphones.
miracle.
Then what of the many voids sent found in the source? Who guides them here, and how?
An excellent question. Though there are several methods by which the Void's denizens might intrude upon our world, the rituals of summoning are the most typical. For example, let us consider the Gargoyle, a creature of middling power.
Okay.
To call upon such an entity, the prospective summoner must force open a void gate. The portal lasts but a moment and is relatively small, allowing only an imp or other lesser being to squeeze through with their physical body intact. Our more powerful gargoyle, however, is too large for that. Creating a gate big enough for him would require vast amounts of energy, far beyond the reserves of any one mortal practitioner.
Yeah, she definitely sounds like she's got a stuffy nose.
Instead, 'tis far more common to bring over only the entity's soul. We had a taste of that ourselves when a certain exarch dragged us to the first. And just as our bodies remained in our world, the Void Sense physical form is left behind in the 13th.
I see.
Once at its destination, the summoned soul is granted a temporary shell to inhabit. In the gargoyle's case, a stone effigy has proven a suitable vessel.
Wait. You said that void scent must be called here deliberately by someone in the source, reeled in like a fisherman with his catch.
Exactly. For a being to navigate the chaos of the rift, with or without form, there must needs be a guiding agent on the other side.
When the hordes poured forth from Alag's Great Gate, it was the technologists who drew them through. Though to my knowledge, planar fissures are in essence natural passages between our world and the void, which require no such guidance to traverse. Why is only the boundary between the source and the 13th so fragile? So much so that it often tears open of its own accord.
I believe solving that mystery is key to understanding travel between the source and its reflections.
And how do you intend to get your answers?
No. The danger is too great.
Perhaps. But what some call danger, others think of as adventure.
Were you not listening to my tale? Never mind that the means to expand the gate has been lost to the ages. Even could you force the portal wide enough, you would be greeted by an army of murderous horrors the very instant you step through.
I assure you I was most attentive. And I agree that to go alone would be certain death. But if I were to bring along one who has already braved the 13th, and humbled the cloud of darkness, well, I imagine my chances would be much improved.
Wait, when did I do that? Wow. So much for taking it easy.
Since when were you one for the quiet life?
Yeah.
Once again, I put my life in your ever-reliable hands. That said, as much as I would like to march straight back to the Void Gate, there is the small matter of being unable to open it without the Satrap's personal authority.
As I've said before, I will grant you and yours any boon you choose to name, provided it does not endanger my people.
You have my word that we will take every precaution. Not a single void scent will be allowed to threaten Radzat-Han, assuming we manage to expand the portal in the first place.
You have a plan.
Actually, I had hoped you might help us with that. I presume the alchemists you retained supplied you with some explanation of their methodology.
That they did. House Daimir was overseeing the project.
Daimir. Ah, yes. The family associated with the great work.
I did not fully comprehend the theory, but their research began with a void scent which had slipped through the fissure. After a thorough examination, They created an arcane simulacrum possessed of similar qualities. A man-made void scent, if you will. It was apparently indispensable in their efforts to enlarge the gate.
A man-made void scent.
Yes. Being great admirers of the Archons, House Daymir submitted detailed notes to Charlene's official committee. They expected praise and accolades for their simulacrum, and were thus devastated to be informed that their work had been classified as prohibited material.
Aww.
If that's true, then those notes might still be stored in a forbidden archive somewhere. Not Google, of course, since that library had yet to be built. Which leaves us with...
Crowd has favorite place to sneak around.
Indeed. Numenon's restricted stacks may very well hold a copy. In which case, I say we head directly to Charlene.
Is it just me, or I mean, it can't be just me. I mean, does her nose sound stuffy to you?
Unless you anticipate needing help to reach the high shelves. I see myself being of little use. Go on ahead. I still need to find Mirad and tell him about the Kalzal Foundation.
Let us be on our way as well.
They are resolved to venture into the void. Do I sit idly by?
Lovely mine. Let's see. Now where to go? Old Charlian. Alright. Let's see. Wait. It's right here. Oh, it's snowing. Wow. Didn't expect it to be snowing in a tropical island. If we were to enter Numenon's restricted archives for with a minimum of fuss, then we must secure the permission of the forum. First, however, we shall need to enlist the cooperation of a member to broach the matter on their behalf. We think might be inclined to assist us. No one springs to mind? What if Scholar Montaigne? He did come to Graha's defense during the inquiry, after all. To settle, let us head to the phenomenon and see if he is willing to let us to help us once more. Yeah, okay. Okay, what is this locked box? Okay, let's see. What is this? And I don't have one of those. Let's see where is the closest shooting. Okay. Having a drink. Oh, I forgot. There were like points where you could talk to her. Oh well, and I think there's only one anyways. Apprentice to Master Matoya at the age of 7 and labored under the tutelage for a full decade. I never had the chance to attend the studio. Neither did Thancred, as I recall. Soon after Master Luisoa took him in off the streets, he was put in the care of another Archon. His was a rigorous and practical education in the arts of espionage and survival. Oh, my back. Sometimes wonder what my life might be like had I pursued studies here instead. Should I wonder if he had the last stand after the day of lectures? Oh, that does sound lovely. Afternoons with friends spent sipping tea and debating theories. Still, I wouldn't give up my time with Master Matoya for the world. The dank cave my study was this part. It's funny how the meaning of that word has changed over the years. The dank cave I studied was about as far from the bright airy halls of academia as one could get. It was a wondrous, magical childhood, nevertheless. I mean, I'm trying to imagine like Master Matoya and Chola just smoking weed while listening to stuff after hearing her say that, the dank cave. Or reading that line where it's the dank cave. Oh, okay. Hello, Rain Man. And what did you do this time? Wrong room. Visitors, and quite esteemed ones at that. What may I do for you? Pray forgive the intrusion, Scholar, but we are hoping that may help us secure permission to enter Numenon's restricted archives. Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't seen that yet, but, yeah, I keep meaning to, but I only watched season 1 of Squid Game. Just this newfound sense of propriety in all this wide world of comparative serenity that's so compels you to disturb the vault of forbidden wisdom. I thought you meant you were broken as in, like, you injured yourself. Fascinating. I had no idea such technique existed. I mean, you injured yourself again. I would have been surprised if I hadn't. And if my assumption is correct, the research left behind by Hostumir has lain dormant in Charlian's archives for many centuries. And if you unearth this research, what then? Surely you don't intend to cross over into the void. That is, in fact, precisely what we intend. To what end, pray tell? To develop a method of traversing the rift, for one, that I might keep my word to a distant friend. Sentiment aside, I have journeyed to the end of existence. I have heard, felt, and thought endlessly about the truth of our world and the echo of its future, and yet I want to understand everything, to unravel it all down to the very last secret. A scholar worthy of the name wouldn't force open a void gate or two if a grand revelation was a promised reward. Haha, marvelous. An audacious proposal, worthy of Master Matoya herself. And after hearing the whys and the wherefores, I for one do not believe you would use the knowledge for ill. I see no reason not to present your request for the forum's consideration. Although your petition would be better received if you also have the support of another well-placed acquaintance. Let me guess. Alphino's family? Master Fushnout, of course. He can hardly ignore an earnest request from his dear children's most treasured comrade. I was hesitant to approach him directly, but there's no denying that having Master Fushnout on our side will tip the balance in our favor. Very well, we will pay a visit to the estate and plead your case. French name. Only reason to, one last thing before you go. I would consider it a personal favor if you might share with me the discoveries you made in the void. You make in the void. Another reason is I hate elves. The settings are... I have type for knowledge is every bit as insatiable as yours, I'd wager. So if you could see your way to indulging an old man's curiosity. Yeah, the Elizon, of course, scholar, you will be sure to pass on any revelation. Yeah, that's one reason to hate the Elizon in this setting. They all have really hard to pronounce French names. Or really hard to read French names. Yeah, I need to mend my, my gear. Oh. Alright. But yeah, did you hear they're making an American remake of Squid Game? That'll be interesting to see. At least that's what I've heard. Mistress Cassie, Mistress Ishtola, how may I be of service? We've come to speak with Master Forshno. Is he at home by any chance? Yes, the master is in residence. I shall inform him that he has guests. Oh, well, Emilius would invite you inside for tea, but I assume this is not a social visit. You have some matter of import to discuss? Then pray proceed. You have my full attention. And that's when wait, never mind. And that's when I realized the DNA evidence had been tampered with. Well, I suppose I should praise you for following the proper protocols this time around. Scholar Montanishane expressed much the same sentiment, I assure you. Will not attempt to circumvent the form's authority again, unless it is absolutely necessary, of course. Of course. You do understand that the restricted archives are restricted for good reason, yes? If no pressing needs exist, then why risk the consequences of employing this forbidden knowledge? For a brother who misses his sister, was his guardian and his friend, a selfless hero who crosses the rift between worlds to save her homeland from horror and suffering. Aww. But the brother has given up on thoughts of reunion. He spends his efforts elsewhere, watching over people yet healing from the flames of the final days, loyal to his duty while betraying the longing in his heart. There's no vital mission, perhaps, reuniting his siblings, but it feels a worthy cause to pursue all the same. As one who feared losing his own loved ones and spent years in research to prevent it, surely appreciate how painful such a separation may be. Aw, jeez. Just told. Way to make it personal. Reflections are still very much a mystery to us. Offering to share your experiences in the first could constitute a fair exchange for our cooperation. Alright. Do not celebrate just yet. The forum must still be convinced. I will add your request to the list of today's deliberations and deliver the decision to you at the Baldessian Annex. Alright. Let's see. And that's when I realized the DNA evidence had been tampered with. So what did the forum decide? Denied. To put it bluntly, Master Matoyos burned some bridges here in Shirley and salted the earth for good measure. When it became clear that her student was a petitioner questioned, well, no few members voiced their discontent. Then the chamber was reminded, in no uncertain terms I might add, of the incredible debt we owe you and your companion. That served to silence the grumbles and stiffen your spines. It was agreed that allowing an entry to the archives was the least we could do in return. That is wonderful news. Thank you both for speaking on our behalf. As well as I'm sure you are aware, this permission was not extended lightly. Rude knowledge is to be treated with the utmost caution, and there will be repercussions if it is not. I wish you well in your endeavor and bid you good day. Ever the same, that one. Uncompromising, but that very stoicism is exactly what Charlian needed to guide it through not one, but 2 exoduses. Hold on. That went rather well, I think. As a child, I dreamed up any number of schemes for getting my hands into those forbidden tomes, and now I can simply walk in through the door. Our focus will be on finding House Demir's research notes, of course, but the thought of so much knowledge at my disposal has me feeling a little giddy. Shin is waiting to offer you further instructions. They'll be heading directly to the archives from here, I presume. I presume correctly. Then you'll want to speak with the index page when you arrive. It's been instructed to grant you access to the restricted section. Excellent. Once again, we thank you for all your help. It was my pleasure, believe me. May you find the knowledge you seek. Shall we? Ishtal is now accompanying you. Keep her at your side in order to proceed with quest objectives. You leave Ishtal behind by entering a different area. Okay. Where are we supposed to go then? Oh, my back hurts. Oh. I think the set of instructions I laughably imagine may actually exist, but yalms away from where you found me napping. You had known Alzadal 3's exploits sooner, I could well have saved myself days of research. Even a children's book might have pointed me in the right direction. To achieve the impossible, one must need to be flexible of mind and look beyond conventional wisdom. A lesson I had already learned, but clearly not taken to heart. Archon, Ishtola, and guest identified. Do you wish to proceed into the restricted archives? Follow me, if you would. Watch your step, and please note that the use of what the fuck? Oh, okay, naked push. So this probably means don't have like a carry a torch, or like basically use a lantern, not a candle or a torch. And hello, Justin.
If House Damia's notes are to be found anywhere, it will be here. Let us begin.
God, he is gonna be super jelly if once he finds out we were in here. Wait a minute, there are candles there. They said no naked flames. Fucking hypocrites. Yeah, these are the right way, you know, with this little lamp here. It's encased in glass, but this... Ugh. Sitting here. Today, in a world not my own, I met the most beautiful void-born creature. She was so unlike her ravenous brethren, the eyes blazing not with hunger, but trembling like candles flame, threatening to flicker out at any moment. This is going to be like the less Aragonian maid. I wonder if she is even the proper words. This distinction seems inconsequential, insignificant even. All that matters is the love I feel for this exquisite, transcendent being. Oh my god, what? Though you are tempted to read more, this did not seem to be the volume you're seeking. Guy was down bad for a demon. Like a literal demon. And probably it wasn't even humanoid. In the year 1564 of the 6th astral era, the Almalja summoned Ifrit, the patron god. Accounts describe the being as a gigantic lizard-like being with a potent command of the fire aspected magics. If we consider that primal summoning is an act fueled by faith and prayer, it is unsurprising. It is not expected that the resulting deiform entity should manifest the appearance and powers with which it is attributed by its worshippers. What then might emerge from the aether should one who believes in almighty omniscience attempt the same ritual? Will the scholar himself grace us with his presence, some other embodiment of divine sagacity? It's the first time I've ever seen that word. Could this man-made god truly be all-knowing, and if it were, whence would such knowledge arise? I myself have many questions concerning the nature of the ancient world. With no spell to transport me back in the days of old, could I instead summon a being possessed of encyclopedic wisdom of every age? With no means to verify its pronouncements, how could one be certain they were true? Though your mind spins with possibilities discussed therein, this did not seem to be the volume you're seeking. Yeah, of course. Let's see. It is a scary thought, though. Leather-bound log. Oh, is this the Necronomicon? Okay. Klaatu Barata... Okay, I think that's good enough. I'm kidding. The following pages detail an advanced method of manipulating rift-spanning apertures as devised by Nuhash-san, the ninth patriarch. Found it. We present these research notes to the faculty of Charlene's Studium as both a token of our friendship and an expression of our boundless admiration. You appear to have located the forbidden volume you seek. Ishtola will need to make the final confirmation. Have something that you'd like to show me, do you? My apologies, I flipped open but a single book and was completely absorbed by the contents. Well done, Cassie. I think you may have found our prize.
Yes, the ether signature is unmistakable. I've felt the traces of House Damia's resonance many times at the Great Work.
This means Ishtola
Time
sound
to
like
see
she has
what
a
all the
stuffy
fuss was
nose.
about. Among the ranks of the Voidsent, there exist entities with the power to call forth their brethren from beyond. The species known as Atomos, however, is uniquely prodigious in this regard. From its distended maw, it can expel an endless procession of void-born creatures. A talent which sorely tested the Radiant Host in its battles against these abominations. Surmising that the entity itself was acting as a void gate, we endeavored to capture a small specimen and subsequently examine its physiological structure. Our findings revealed that the Atomos had absorbed a planar fissure into its own flesh, which it could expand at will into a functioning gate. Upon further analysis, we identified an ethereal wave pattern emitted during this process. A pattern we were able to emulate by passing crystal-stored ether through a specially designed prism. We proceeded to embed said prism into an arcane simulacrum, thus completing what we have dubbed our artificial Atomos. How could I have been so blind to the possibilities? This species, not to mention its ability to summon Voidsent, has been discussed among academics for years now.
Oh, it's not exactly a new outfit. I just wear it every
before
time
the
I play
advent of the
fantasy
Seventh Umbral
themed games.
Calamity, we received reports of Atomos sightings from every corner of Eorzea. Surely you've at least heard the tales. And still, House Damir went and built a mock Atomos of their very own. I'm not surprised the Archons consigned their work to a restricted archive. It was no easy task, but at last we've unearthed the volume we've been searching for. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't tempted to stay longer. See what other forbidden titles might be lurking on these shelves. Ah, but that would be abusing the very special privilege we've been granted now, wouldn't it? Better not.
Is there an Allison? Okay. Okay. And such as I would love to start crafting the Atomos, I'm afraid this is far outside my field of expertise. Fortunately, we know a heinous alchemist who would be delighted to involve herself in our House Daymere project. Our business here is concluded for the moment. Please pass on our regards to the forum. Your message will be conveyed. Should you wish to indulge in more forbidden literature, I will be here. Patron more mode disabled. Security mode engaged. If anyone can help us, Nana can. I say we return to Thavnir and look for her at the Great Work. Alright. I just thought of an interesting idea for a story. Like, say, what do you call it? Actually, never mind. Focus on the game. Hmm. What's wrong? Vishola tells me you're pursuing a most fascinating study, and that you want me to be a part of it. I have no doubt you will be interested. The research log should speak for itself. Will it now? By the sisters, this is the mark of House Daymare. I never even knew such a work existed. You should. It was sequestered in Newmon's restricted archives, after all. It was, but that means every word within is forbidden knowledge. A forbidden tome filled with forbidden research, and you put it right into my unsuspecting hand? Oh my god. I knew she should have... I can hardly wait to read it. Okay, it looks like it was a bait and switch. Larissa is like, she's gonna refuse, but then she's like, I can't... To think the Daymare were developing such marvelous techniques so long ago. How many innovations have been lost over the centuries, I wonder? Now that you've glanced over the notes, what say you to helping us build a new mock at Atomos? I say yes, 1,000 times yes. Work on the Daymare project that had been the redoubtable scholars of Charlene trembling in their sandals. No alchemist of the great work could resist. You're a woman after my own heart. I suppose I should ask, what do you mean to do with this big-mouthed simulacrum once we've built it? That's when I realized the DNA evidence had been tampered with. So there's a secret void gate, and sealed within the ruins at the bottom of the bounty? Today is a day of revelations indeed. The purpose of our managing gate Atomus is to expand this hidden portal, then I will need to see it for myself, I think. Manipulating wrist-spanning apertures is not the sort of thing you want to attempt without first taking into account every single factor. And by all means, accompany us to the vault. I plan to lead us back there shortly once we've finished gathering the components I require. Charlene's markets provided the raw aquamarine and pure water crystals. But I might need help obtaining small quantities of astrally infused water. For such a liquid, you need to go no further than the font of Maya. The ascetics of old once favored the place for their meditations, and the water which pools there now is known to enliven the flow of aether. It sounds perfect, as if you would be so kind as to fill a flask at the pool. Position to be sure to join us. The idea I have in mind won't amount to much without his authority to command the Void Gate. Shall we be about it then? Be back there here anon. Oh wait, it doesn't work here. Yeah, I guess let's see. Let's close this. Yeah, screw it. I'll just go there directly. We are going on a field trip. 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 A field. That song is so funny. I can't jump? What the hell? Fucking invisible walls. There's gotta be a way down there. Yeah, maybe I was better off going back that way. Wait, how can I be oh, jeez. Oh, I have to cross this bridge all the way on the other side of this fucking map. Oh, God. Shit, I just realized those, I could have aggroed those because I'm below 10 levels above them. One banana, two bananas, three bananas, four bananas, oh. Thank you for throwing some there, Hayes. Much better. Wait just a damn minute. Have I been here before? And then never attuned to this Aetherite? What the hell? How did it be so? I don't get it. What does that have to do with Red Dead Redemption? Well, normally you can teleport to places I've been to before. And then just travel to where I need to go. Wait a minute. Yeah, and I guess, great. Yeah. Astrally dense pocket. Let me guess, this is, supposed to be the clone of the Ganges River. Okay, now where do we have to go? Great. And now I have to go all the way back. You have that plastic for me? Yes, this should suffice. Thank you, Cassie. Which one should I get? I came across this man seems in need of diversion, and we, in turn, may have need of his lance. Right then, now that our little party is assembled, let us make our way to the ruins. Will I really have need of Miss Matsuo's boat again? Not this time. Once the Shoal informed me of our destination, I arranged for a vessel to be made ready at Kiali. Your Excellency is ever the gracious host, Shelley. Alright, hold on. Yeah, I might as well talk to this guy. Alright. Actually, I haven't checked in a while. Yeah, got everything. You know, screw it. I'll just head there. I'll just travel there normally. Mm-hmm. Are we gonna have a bigger boat this time? Hmm. The ship is yours to command. Our thanks, we shall set sail at once. Oh, this is so exciting. Al-Sadal's legacy, to see the truth of a legend with my own eyes. I'll aboard the treasure vault. Hmm. I'm gonna see what... Aww. The spook...
The ruins alone were impressive enough, but I never dreamed such a treasure lay hidden in the depths of the bounty.
What do you call it?
It may have been
the trouble
helpful
music
to know
is
this
playing.
device existed, Your Excellency.
Something's gonna go wrong.
My apologies. The gate was a secret I shared with none but my closest advisors. I feared for what might happen should those with ill intentions learn of its existence.
What is it you're doing now?
There's something I wish to verify. The NOAA reports claim that a short stint into the void carries little risk of etheric imbalance. Should one suffer an injury, however, or if one's expedition drags on longer than intended, that risk becomes significantly greater. Graha theorized that a warding scale would confer protection from the void's corrupting influence. But I would prefer to test that hypothesis before we set foot in the 13th ourselves.
So, this is an experiment of sorts.
Yes, an experiment. Tell me, how would you go about testing the efficacy of the warding scale?
Maybe sound familiar. I kind of want to be funny, but at the same time, I don't want to be seen as stupid. What the fuck? The game froze up. God damn it. Don't you fucking dare crash. Oh, no, it didn't freeze up. My controller died, I think. Or my controller turned off. Well, it turning off caused it to to freeze up. Oh, thank God. It's not frozen anymore. Oh, but now my controller's not working at all. God fucking damn it. Fine, I'll use the keyboard for once. No, that wasn't right. Oh, screw it, I'll use this. And, okay. I think I need to replace the batteries on my controller. It just turned off again. Oh, now it froze up again. Here we go.
Very good. I see you've been paying attention.
Aw.
As Reacher sent his simulacrum, so too shall we rely on a familiar to bear the brunt of any unpleasant consequences. Now, a lowly imp can navigate a fissure, no matter how narrow. Which means an arcane entity of similar stature should be able to manage the same.
Let me guess, it's a frog.
I hadn't wanted it to come to this, but no other familiars will do, I'm afraid.
Is it a
I
frog?
like the sound of that. What manner of fiend does she mean to summon?
From ocean rise and cloudbank form, from mountain spring and rainfall storm, from river flow and life be born.
What the fuck?
Water, froth and foam!
Oh my god. It's like, a magical girl transformation sequence,
Ready your
almost.
arms. I fear she's been possessed.
Oh, come now. That was adorable.
Oh. Oh my god. No, don't tell me she's gonna squeak.
Though not my first choice. These familiars I conceived of as a child have the best chance of fitting through the gate. Only wish my younger self had considered a more dignified ending to the creation ritual. In any case, these two should serve us well. This one will bear a warding scale. And when they return from the 13th, we can observe how the talisman, or absence thereof, has affected the progress of the Void's corruption.
She's using control. She has the one as a control,
Your Excellency?
Control subject, you know? To compare to.
Yes,
That's a good scientific method there.
We should also be wary of void sense slipping through while we conduct our experiment. Estinian, you are to keep Nidana safe from harm.
As you say.
You had best be on your guard as well.
Frost and... Oh, okay. I have a feeling she's gonna hate this, but I'm gonna do it anyways.
Oh, are you volunteering to join the Nixies? I could shrink you down, you know.
Sorry. We're gonna
Let us begin, shall we? Nixies, into the void.
Oh, they're so adorable. It's too bad one of them is gonna be totally, corrupted. And they got that theremin, music playing too. Or are they playing the saw? Do 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 do.
I think we've waited long enough. Nixies, return to my side.
Uh-oh. Aww, one of them's corrupted. Aww. Oh, it's so sad. Oh, I'm gonna cry. That's so sad.
Thank you, little one. You did well.
Aww.
The poor thing. Its essence has been irrevocably warped.
We're out of time. I must reseal the void gate.
Oh shit.
In the name of Alzadal III, I bar this door unto the void.
that was a sharp lesson in the dangers of void gates.
And what of our experiment? I'd say the results speak for themselves.
The unprotected Nixie has suffered extensive etheric corruption. As Nidana observed, it's well on its way to becoming a void scent. The one merged with the talisman, however, appears unaffected. I sense no changes to its equilibrium. Rest now, little ones.
Graha's theory was correct then.
So it would seem. But while our second familiar was untouched by void energies, the talisman itself shows signs of degradation. It was, of course, originally designed to shield the soul from primal tempering. It stands to reason that etheric corruption of a different sort would affect it differently. We may need to modify the warding scale's design to account for the 13th's uniquely unstable ether.
You've said much of the Void's instability, but my imagination fails me. What manner of place is this broken world?
Ah, my apologies. I forget that not all of us spend our days sequestered in dusty archives. The 13th is a reflection of the source that was drowned in a flood of darkness. In Emmett Selk's own words, this tragedy was a result of the Ascians' attempts to force a rejoining. They erred in their haste, and made of that world a useless void. And what of your own experience?
So it's the opposite of the first.
Will you tell us of what you observed during Noah's expedition?
That's when I realized the DNA had been tampered with.
I can picture it now. The sunless, Stygian expanse, infested with legions of ether-starved monstrosities. A void in every sense of the word.
What you have described in such lurid detail is exactly why I hesitate to encourage you.
Worry not, great Vritra. Our journey into the 13th is but the first leg of a longer voyage. A voyage that shall lead us to other reflections, to new mysteries and discoveries. And I mean to be there every step of the way.
I'm not imagining it. She sounds like the voice actress sounds like her nose is stuffy.
First, I must focus on refining the warding talisman.
It's like,
Then I can begin
it's
work on
like she's got her
constructing
nose
artificial atoms.
hitched closed like this. Almost.
Or I could, if I had the relevant manuals to hand. Might I be so bold as to request access to the Satrap's family archives? Your Excellency?
Oh, yes. That can be arranged. I will speak to my officials upon our return.
We will see you back in the city then.
Let's see. Okay, what is this? I'm out of room for bracelets. So I can wear it anyways. Damn it. Oh, it's the army chest. Once Adonis succeeds in replicating the mock Adamus, the door into the 13th will be ours to open. He'll be crossing the threshold alongside us. I realize this is more of my endeavor than yours. To be honest, I have no interest in visiting the void myself. Let me discuss this later. There's something I must do first. Why did everyone insist on being so secretive? I at least had good reason for not wanting to explain my Nixie ritual. Could I proceed with our other preparations then? We saw the warning signal had moved back to it, protecting the bearer from other sorts of etheric corruption. Nevertheless, the talisman assuredly we need to improve if his was down the ways until it's enough for length of time. Jesus Christ, so much to read. And I think there's a problem we can address without involving the brilliant but busy alchemist who created it. Who do we know who excels at this kind of structural augmentation? Oh, Sid? Excellent suggestion. I recalls himself as no stranger to the void and its volatile energies. Oh, right, and also Nero, with his experienced hand at the helm. I have every confidence that the ironworks can strengthen the warding scale. Come, let us visit their operation in Rolger's Reach and commission their best and brightest. Wait, the home? Well, it's been a while since we've been here. But what the hell are they doing in this place? Shouldn't they be working in, Cassie, what brings you to the ironworks? I have a commission for you and your president, actually, assuming he's available. Master Sid, certainly. I'll see if he has a moment free. Oh, right. The, what are they called? A pleasure as always. I hear you have a job for us. That's when I realized the DNA has been tampered with. Heading into the void to find a lost dragon? That sounds almost pedestrian compared to your last adventure. Honestly, I don't know if you could say anything that would surprise me after Meteon and that bloody mess. Yeah, I kind of jumped the shark on that one. Alright, let's take a look at this talisman of yours. You said there were signs of degradation? It seems like some manner of corrosion has set in around a scratch on his surface, which is the void's corruption seeped into an arrow through his wounds, in which case our best bet may be simply prevent the scale from being damaged in the first place. Just a tiny scratch, and that's what caused it? And how might we achieve that? We have a coating agent for strengthening trinkets and like, but I'd be wary of applying any compound which might upset the scale's delicate alchemical balance. Far safer to dress it in armor. We'll construct a protective casing, one utilizing metal alloys with high ethereal conductivity so as not to impede the talisman's primary function. A suit of armor, as he said. Nero has compiled data on the 13th, so I'll have him pitch in with the design just to be sure. If only it weren't such an ordeal to convince him to follow our safety protocols. In any case, we may need some time to untangle the particulars. Understandable. We know how busy your schedule is, and the final result will doubtless be worth the wait. Ha! The hard part will be ducking Jessie and her constant barrage of demands while we sneak about doing the fun stuff. We'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. Who's Jessie again? I forgot. I think we can leave the rest of Sid's capable hands. Let's return to the great work and see how Madonna is getting on with the mock Atama. God damn, I'm burning through guild with all these teleportations. so. Um.
Ah, hey, Stola. The adjustments are going well, I hope?
Tis a lengthy process, but the end is in sight, yes.
That's wonderful news. I myself had some good fortune searching through the Satrap's private records.
Hmm?
What I found was a transaction log dated around the same period as when Al-Zadal's legacy was built. It included a purchase list of highly exclusive alchemical components, and I knew I'd discovered the key to making the artificial atomos.
Hmm.
I then visited the High Crucible to commission the materials. After I'd explained my requirements, I was beset by volunteers insisting I allow them to help with the entire project.
The usual reaction to someone forcing open a void gate is to run for the hills. Harnish academics certainly are a different breed.
The alchemists of old were cut from a similar cloth. The unknown held no fear for them. Indeed, they were ever eager to seek new knowledge, regardless of the danger.
Hmm.
And were you not also fearless? Heedless even, in your determination?
Hmm.
My sire entered his dormancy before I was hatched. And so it was Ashdaya who kept my eggs safe and warm. It created a bond between us. Even long after I learned to fend for myself, I rarely strayed from her side.
Hmm.
She was my guardian, my sister, my dear companion. And not a single day passes that I do not mourn her absence. No matter how deep the darkness, I would not surrender my search. I promised myself the time would come when we would once more take to the skies together. But I am satrap now.
The Radiant Host is here to serve, Your Excellency.
Nabdeen, what is this about?
Celestinian told us of your predicament. For centuries you have protected Rads at Han, never showing your true self, hiding behind a curtain and living only in service to the people. Your dedication meant more to us than your deceit, and so did we accept you as our rightful ruler. After all that you have sacrificed for this nation, did you imagine we would begrudge you your heart's desire?
Aww.
We survived the final days. We are a strong and proud people. We, the Radiant Host, will keep Thavnair safe in your absence.
I am grateful for your loyalty and for your encouragement. And yet,
Now you listen to me, Varshan. You are wearing that face, after all. As I have told you before, you are a little brother to us all. And if you are family, then so too is your sister. We are there for you if you need us. But do not ask us to sit by and watch while you abandon a sibling you have ached to rescue for millennia.
We will succeed in opening the way. It is only a matter of time. All you need do is prepare to step through to the other side.
Your Excellency, I wanted to thank you for building the orphanage. It means so much that my sister and I will have a place to be together, safe and happy. And I hope that you and your sister can be together again too.
You're saying I should seize this chance?
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Take heart and protect them well. Such were the words I once said to you, and here I stand failing to live up to them. If my heart is torn, I am fit to protect neither Ajdaya nor Radzathan. My people, I have come to a decision. Vashan will depart Thavne for a time. My dragon self will remain in the palace, but only to conduct the satrap's most essential duties. While I am focused on controlling this vessel, there may be matters that escape my attention. I rely on you, my trusted friends, to watch over one another until I return.
Take care and fair fortune, little brother. Many tears would be shed should you come to harm.
I would not dare make you cry.
Surprising opinion for Lone Wolf. Has shown an unusual degree of, shall we say, involvement in helping Vitra reach this conclusion. 'Twas for the greater good. I hate using that term. The worm's thundering sighs are keeping his citizens awake at night, and had travelers believing the palace racked by some unnatural storm. What of your own answer, then? You seemed disinclined to venture into the void. When I was one with Needhog, his vengeful thoughts were my thoughts, his endless rage my rage. And the soul-chilling grief he nursed for Ratatosker's death. I would not wish such agony upon a foe, let alone a friend and ally. If there is a chance we can spare Vitra that pain, then I will follow you. Indeed, but perfect for our purpose, I should think. I'd rather not bother the Scions with aught else than a dire threat to the star. Now on to the specific. Unlike the first, where the flood of light was halted before its devastation was complete, the 13th has been utterly subsumed by darkness. My plan as such is to explore the void in stages, withdrawing to safety after each brief foray. 'Twould be more convenient having some manner of base camp nearer to the gate itself. One of the palace chambers should serve. Come, let us reconvene outside Megaduta. And so we shall require suitable accommodations. Might we make something available for our guests? All the chambers are presently hosting the great mounds of treasure we carried out of the vault. Once the Foundation activities begin in earnest, however, we can redistribute the trove and make room or two ready for habitation. Good. Please inform me when you've completed the arrangements. As you heard, we will have you settled in Megaduta in due time. As ever, you are most gracious, Your Excellency. Reverse yourselves to aid me in my search for Dajan, providing comfortable quarters is the least I can do. I only wish we knew more about our destination. The gods only know how long our explorations might possibly take, or what our chances of success might possibly be. Succeed or fail, I am grateful to you for convincing me to make the attempt. On that note, I will return to the great work and lend what help I can to Nidana. If preparations to make ere we venture into the 13th, now is the time. All I need is my armor and my lance. Perhaps they'll train with the Radiant Host to pass the time before we depart. You know what this means to me, Cassie, but my purpose need not consume you as well. When headed to another world, find what joy you can in the experience, for you are a traveler, an adventurer at heart, this I know. Meanwhile, in the 13th, no fucking way. No. It can't be. There's no way he made it here and got transformed into this. It can't be. It's
Unless I am returned.
It can't be. No. Jeez.
To be swallowed, bereft of senses.
Lord Xenos, reborn as this demon thing. Excellent timing, Cassie. Just a moment ago I received word from the Ironworks. They have completed the task and are on their way with the reinforced warding scales. Similarly, the alchemists have succeeded in creating an artificial automa. All is in readiness for our journey to the void. I have instructed our comrades to gather at the great work. Let's head there at once. How many times am I gonna have to kill Xenos? Jesus Christ. What, it's been like 2 or 3 times already? This thing is gross. Here you are, Cassie. I present you the fruits of the alchemist's labor, the artificial atomos. But we yet to put it to the proof. Its aether is practically identical to that of the original. A truly remarkable feat in so short a time. Our alchemists have outdone themselves yet again. Small wonder that they are the pride of Razatan. I expressed my gratitude to Nihana, but it appears she isn't here. She rushed off after bringing the Automus to attend to a pressing task, but said that she would return arrows we set forth, which should be shortly after our friends from the Ironworks arrive with the warding scales. Someone say warding scales, because just so happens we have them. Well, cute. 'Tis good to see you all again. And for the President himself to attend, keen to bear witness to our little experiment, are you? You know I am. I was there at the Crystal Tower, lest you forget. I didn't miss this for the world. It would be so funny if she summoned the Nixies again. You didn't mind if we come along and see you off, I hope. Thanks to these 3 that we could finish the work so quickly. It was my painstakingly collected data that made the reinforcement possible. The scales will last a good 10 years in the void with barely a hint of degradation. Can I get money back guarantee on that? As the ones who did the actual reinforcing, we guarantee their quality as well. They'll keep you safe. But enough bragging, here are the scales. With these we can search for my sister without fear of corruption. I know not how to repay you. My friend, my only regret is that I won't be able to accompany you on this latest grand adventure. Wait. Yunana, is that the matter? Before you depart, Your Excellency, there is something we wish to present to you. So please come with me. You would not delay us without good cause. Very well. Forgive me, my friends, but I require a moment. Let me guess, they're gonna upgrade his body so he's more adult shaped. This winter, tea and evidence have been tampered with. He's certainly taking his time. What sort of grand present could take so long to receive? The kind that'll help him in the void, I presume. Net God-forsaken place, he'll need all the help he can get, but you of all people ought to know that, eh?
My apologies for keeping you waiting.
Vritra, I presume.
I knew it. They gave him an adult body.
Indeed, this vessel now serves as a host for my eye. I was aware that the alchemists were busy preparing something, but this...
We couldn't well send you on such a perilous mission unprepared, Your Excellency. We spared no effort in crafting the body, and I dare say you'll find it adept at wielding weapons and magics both. 'Twas our intent to present it to you sooner, but we could not bring ourselves to do so, knowing we could yet improve it further. Pray forgive us.
There is not to forgive. I am grateful for this fine vessel, and shall put it to good use.
So he's gonna join our party.
Again, I ask that you watch over Radzatan in my absence. The dangers we go to face are great and many, and I fear I will be unable to give matters here due attention. And in opening the Void Gate, there is ever risk that Voidsent will find their way into our world.
Rest assured, we are more than prepared. Our soldiers have been training under Master Estinian. On my honor, we will not suffer a single fiend to pass. So, think only of your mission, Vashan. Ah, but seeing as this is a different body, perhaps we should use a different name.
Nay, Vashan shall suffice. Though I may have thus grown up, I am as ever a little brother to you all.
As you say, as you say. Go then, Vashan. And best of luck.
I have something for you as well. While you were gone, Urianger paid us a visit. As you may recall, he joined us on our foray into Alzadal's legacy, in part to conduct research for the Loporrits. Research they were delighted to receive, and which has already inspired them to consider new ways to improve their own treasure vault. As a token of their gratitude, Livingway entrusted a familiar relic to Urianger.
What's that?
Aye, the crystal, which showed the way to Meteon. The Loporrits no longer have need of it, and thus saw fit to return it to us. Harboring the power of light, it could well aid us in our mission in the Void. And who better to bear Hydaelyn's gift than her chosen champion?
I don't know. Oh, I forgot.
If there is nothing left to discuss, then let us depart. Our boat awaits us in Akyali.
Okay. Blatchtrap and your fellows have already departed for the vault. Are you ready to be set forth? Yep. Here you go.
I shall now lift the seal. In the name of Alzadal III, I cast open this door unto the void!
Go, absorb the Void Gate. It worked. We should have no trouble passing through a gate of that size.
Well, it would be great if they had something like the
What can we
iris
expect
from
to find after stepping
Stargate
through?
SG-1. You know? Next to the barrier that
On my
prevents
previous
people from
foray,
passing through the gate.
I emerged in a castle swarming with void scent. I was hopelessly outnumbered and forced to turn back. But together, I am confident we can hold our own. Upon our arrival, let us deal with any hostile entities and secure the area. The command of our mission, I leave in your capable hands.
Oh.
In the event of battle, I shall adapt my tactics to complement your own.
Should we require healing, I can provide it. 'Twould be a welcome change of pace from my recent havoc wreaking.
Take heart, my friends, and have faith. We will brave this broken world and rescue my sister Ajdaya.
Oh, possible. Let's see. Doesn't look as bad as I thought. Oh, better eat some food. Should I eat? Also maybe eat some stuff that I need to get rid of. Oven meatballs. That's a spicy meatball. Alright. Wow, everything's warped. Ah, shit. Oh, shit. shit. I'm fine, thank you. Yeah, I'm able to stay up later today to stream, so because I don't have work tomorrow because of the holiday.
Out of my way.
You're mine!
I will end this farce. I will end this farce.
This will hurt.
Any loot? No.
Out of my way. No mercy.
Hello, D-Hayes.
Out of my way.
Oh, right, it's already past midnight. Happy 4th of July. Oh. Oh, shit. Yeah.
I will not hold back.
Oh, shit. Uh-oh. crap. Oh shit. Oh. But yeah, we're basically in the, like, the equivalent of hell. It's like the opposite of the first, the 13th. And the 13th was like, whereas the first was like consumed with light, the 14th, and the 13th was consumed with darkness. Oh shit. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Oh thank god. That was close. Oh great, but now they've got even more friends. Yeah, this world is like filled with all sorts of demonic creatures as a result. They just keep coming in, they don't stop coming in. Oh god, no, no, no. Fucking son of a bitch.
This will hurt.
Yeah. I did some shopping earlier today, you know. Normally do grocery shopping on Fridays, but I'm gonna be too busy this Friday to do any shopping, so I got it done today.
I will not hold back.
Oh, did he just use the limit break on these things? Save it for the final boss. Fucking NPCs. Oh, that's just great. Oh, fucking goddamn. No.
I will not hold back.
Jeez, I'm so low on mana. Let's see.
I will end this farce.
Oh. Oh shit, the big one arrived. Oh shit. Jesus Christ, they just... Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh shit, oh fuck, oh shit, oh fuck, oh shit, oh fuck. Goddamn, oh damn.
I am of the first group.
Oh shit.
I will end this farce.
Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh no, god damn it, motherfucker. Son of a fuck ass. Yeah, That's the downside of going with NPCs, is that if you die, all of you have to start over again. I'm gonna try one more time, and then if I can't get it all in the stream, I'm gonna get done a little bit early. Okay.
I will end this farce. I will end this farce.
This will hurt.
Out of my way!
Ah, fuck.
You underestimate me!
Yeah.
I will end this farce.
Oh shit, 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 oh shit. Oh, we got it. And I forgot I have to enlarge my camera so I can see more of the battlefield. Better situational awareness. There's one video, I haven't watched it, but it keeps getting recommended to me, and this guy who actually spent like a week in experiencing life in third person. He had like a camera mounted on a
I will end this
on a what do you call it? Is mounted on his back and showed like a third person perspective, which he viewed through like a VR headset. So he walked around with a VR headset, viewing himself in the third person, using that camera.
I will end this farce.
Oh shit. Goddamn motherfucker. Yeah. Are you fucking kidding me? How the fuck did I die? Whatever. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, I'm gonna in here. Yeah. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So thank you all for watching me play Final Fantasy XIV tonight. And of course tomorrow, since it's the first Friday of the month, I'll be playing more Beyond Citadel and doing doing Friday Night Death Shots, which is where every time I die in the game, I drink a shot of some alcohol that I have prepared. And if I die one more time after drinking the last shot, I in the stream. And then on Saturday we'll be playing more Stellar Blade. And so, thank you. Well, I mean, I actually drink like I create like I usually drink shots of a screwdriver, which is basically vodka mixed with orange juice. Anyways, yeah, so I'll go and play my outro. Thank you all for watching and have a good night. Bye. Oh, hold on. Bye.
She left behind the life she knew, chasing dreams in skies of blue. No more chains to hold her down, just endless roads and city sounds. Cassie's riding wild and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. Hitchhiking through the desert sands, no control, no rules, no plans. Her father's shadow far behind, freedom's taste she's here to find. Cassie's riding wild and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. The road is hard, the nights are cold, but she won't trade it for the gold. The wind, the stars, the open sky, a girl who's never saying goodbye. Cassie's riding wild and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. Oh, 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 oh. The road is hard, the nights are cold, but she won't trade it for the gold. The wind, the stars, the open sky. A girl who's never saying goodbye.